Hello, my name is David Baker and I'm a safety specialist at 3M. To help make the steel industry a safer place to work, we've teamed up with Worldsteel to bring you our 10 top safety tips for working at height, which is the theme of this year's Steel Safety Day. When planning work at height, you should always aim to reduce the risk as far as is reasonably practicable. You can do this using the hierarchy of control to ensure that you've selected the most suitable method of working. When using a personal fall protection system, it's important to always try and work in restraint. Working this way means that you'll be prevented from falling, rather than allowing a fall to occur and arresting it. If you're using a personal fall protection system, it's important to understand the fall clearance that you have beneath your work area and select both your anchor point location and personal protection equipment accordingly. Inspection of personal fall protection equipment is critical in ensuring that it is safe to use on an ongoing basis. Local legislation, manufacturers' guidelines and specific use cases should all be considered when planning inspection regimes. Rescue is an often forgotten aspect of fall protection planning. It is critical to ensure that if a casualty could become suspended in a harness following a fall, that you have planned adequate rescue requirements to safely recover them as quickly and safely as possible. It's important to ensure that the structure that you're intending to connect your anchor onto is capable of dealing with the loads associated with a fall, including an appropriate factor of safety. Equally important is to consider the effect of anchor location. In general, it's better to have an anchor point that is located as high as possible. Personnel must be correctly trained on how to use the personal fall protection equipment that has been selected. Inadequate or improper training can result in errors occurring that can lead to serious or potentially fatal accidents. Being struck by falling objects can cause serious and potentially fatal accidents. Make sure that all tools and equipment are correctly tethered and tied off to a suitable anchor point. When a fall occurs, the connector will always tend to try and revert to being directly underneath the anchor point, which can result in a swing fall occurring. Swing falls have the potential to cause injury by causing the operative to strike another object or surface. Make sure that you choose a suitable anchor location and work as close as possible directly under the anchor. If your connector may deviate over a sharp edge, it is essential that you ensure that it has been tested and approved to do so. Creating a safer environment for all is always our top priority, and Worldsteel's goal is to reach an accident-free workplace. Help us to keep the steel industry safe, and to find out more, visit worldsteel.org. Thank you.